To begin to, everyone press their blue button and just, so with this practice, we get to allow our imagination to travel around the world, and we can choose any part of the planet to be. So we might have already been practicing what it's like to feel like a mountain. Like, what is it like to feel so solid like a mountain? And if we were all mountains today, we'd all be different mountains. Some of us would be very pointy, some of us might be more rounded, some would have snow, some might have jungles on them, some might have snow leopards or tigers or a beautiful waterfall. So we can really allow all of our imagination to come in and see what part of the earth we want to be. So you could be something really big. You might be an ocean or a sea or a mountain or beautiful plains, or you could be a big animal like a whale or a dolphin or a hippopotamus or a rhino or an elephant, or maybe one of your favorite animals like a panda. Maybe that might be Brother Panda's favorite animal, I'm not sure. Or a little red panda, or a cat or a dog, or a bird, or anything. And then you might be something like a tree, just like we sang this morning, we were able to stand like a tree. So you might have an idea in your mind about a beautiful tree that you might like to be. You might be a big oak tree, and little birds get to build their nests in you, and maybe little squirrels live in you as well. So we'll take a moment to find part of nature to be, and then we'll really allow ourselves explore it with our imagination to see what it is like to be that part of the planet. So does that sound okay? That sound okay to be solid as a mountain? Blue button time. That's fine. Great. So we take a moment to sit nice and solid. So allowing your seat to be nestled in, allowing your back to be nice and upright so that our lungs can breathe really easily. So no effort at all for our wonderful lungs to breathe. And then find a position that's really comfortable for you. We might sense our breath coming and going, the sense of opening and expansion with our in-breath. And then the sense of getting smaller, letting go with our out breath. And then using all of the power of your imagination, you can allow your imagination to float up above your house and then to have a look around the world to see where it might like to go and be part of. Just allow it to travel. It might be going to another country. It might be going up into the air or down into the deep water. It might be going to the North Pole or the South Pole. It could be going anywhere, somewhere very hot, somewhere very chilly. Just notice where your imagination would like to go. And then find one part of the planet that you can really be part of for a few minutes. Really allowing yourself to kind of really embody, really sense what it is like to be this creature or this part of the planet. You might snuggle into it to see what it feels like. Is it warm or cold? What are you touching? So what things are around you? And then do you have a sense of what is your favorite part of the day? So when you are this part of the planet, what's the best part of it, of being that? So some of us might love the morning time when the sun is coming up. Some of us might love later in the day, maybe it gets a little busier, or in the evening when it might be very still with starlight, different sounds. So just letting yourself imagine what's the best part of this. And you can notice what other animals or creatures or humans come around you? If there are people or animals around you during the day, do people come and visit? What sounds do you hear? What things do you see? What things make your heart feel warm? Beautiful. And then you can check, is there anything that you worry about? So being this part of the earth, is there anything that's a little concern or a worry for you? Anything during the day that might be difficult or that you're afraid might happen? So if you were bringing back a message to the humans, what would you want us humans to know so that we can understand your experience better? Beautiful. And then we're going to start to allow our imagination to come back up and swish back around the world until it's above our house, and then come down and fill up our whole body again, all the way down to our toes. We can wiggle our toes to see if we're really there. We can wiggle our fingers. We can stretch our arms. Maybe stretching up like a tree again. Well, I feel like I've traveled quite a distance. So, so we have this time now to share it together, to see that we can share maybe where we were and what it felt like to be us and what was the very best part of it. And then if there's anything that we worried about, so that as humans, we can deepen our wisdom and our understanding so that we can really take care of the planet beautifully together. And we also get to draw. So we can, if you have colors, if you have pencils or paper or colors, you are very welcome to draw a little. And then we can share kind of popcorn style so that when you're ready to share, you can unmute yourself and then just take your time sharing, and we'll all listen and color and learn from each other's experience. So thank you so much. So I'm going to pause the recording so that